Now to the cackling witch herself, Joy Behar from The View, whose jealousy is something to behold.
I think she's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10. You know that's what it is.
Here is Joy objectifying the White House press secretary, saying she only has the job because she's hot.
Joy Behar's abrupt departure from The View has sent shockwaves through the media industry, leaving fans, critics, and even her co-hosts stunned. As a longtime panelist known for her candid opinions and controversial statements, Behar has endured numerous controversies over the years. However, this latest scandal appears to have crossed the line. While ABC has remained silent on the specifics of her exit, speculation is mounting that legal troubles played a crucial role, particularly with Karoline Leavitt's lawsuit looming in the background. Many are now questioning whether the legal battle ultimately forced the network to sever ties with Behar for good. The controversy erupted after Behar made remarks about Karoline Leavitt, Donald Trump's press secretary, intro to
everyone. And this is why, of course, she's on The View and not working for the most powerful man in the world.
The remarks, widely condemned as both inappropriate and hypocritical, came during a segment on The View, where Behar suggested that Leavitt was not chosen for her political expertise or professional experience, but rather because, in Trump's eyes, she was physically attractive. The comment immediately drew gasps from the audience, and her fellow panelists appeared momentarily caught off guard. The social media backlash was swift, with critics from across the political spectrum calling out Behar for reducing a woman in politics to nothing more than her appearance. The outrage was further amplified by Behar's long-standing reputation as a vocal advocate for women's rights and empowerment. For years, she has championed feminism, frequently calling out sexism in politics, media, and entertainment, making this controversy especially damaging to her credibility.
She's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10. You know that's what it is.
Here is Joy objectifying the White House press secretary, saying she only has the job because she's hot.
Yet, in this instance, Behar appeared to contradict her own beliefs, making a remark that many perceived as degrading and dismissive. Within minutes, Twitter erupted with criticism, and hashtags like #CancelJoyBehar and #Fire. Joy Behar began trending as viewers voiced their outrage. Even some of her most loyal fans found it difficult to defend her this time, with many expressing disappointment over her offhanded and dismissive comment. Rather than immediately addressing the backlash, Behar initially brushed off the criticism, appearing unfazed by the growing outrage. However, the situation quickly escalated when Karoline Leavitt decided to take legal action, turning the controversy into a full-blown crisis.
Because Karoline would wipe the floor with you bitter banshees any day.
How well you can do your job, and the American people agree with that sentiment. So it's about confidence, skill, and...
Instead of simply condemning Behar's comments through a statement or media appearance, Leavitt took a bold step by filing a defamation lawsuit against her, according to legal experts. The lawsuit alleges that Behar's remarks were not only offensive, but also potentially damaging to Leavitt's professional reputation. The complaint further suggests that her statements were made with malicious intent, aiming to discredit Leavitt and undermine her credibility. ABC quickly found itself caught in the crossfire. While the network had previously stood by Behar through various controversies, the legal implications of this lawsuit presented an entirely new level of concern. The situation now extended beyond mere public backlash, forcing ABC to navigate a potential legal battle that could have serious financial and reputational consequences.
The president is focused on ensuring that the most competent individuals, the best and the brightest in this country, are in positions in this...
Executives were reportedly holding emergency meetings to determine the best course of action, as the lawsuit placed them in a precarious position. Defending Behar risked entangling the network in a legal battle that could severely damage its reputation, while cutting ties with her meant losing one of The View's most recognizable and outspoken personalities. Behind the scenes, tensions at The View were said to be at an all-time high. Staff members were reportedly divided. Some stood by Behar, while others felt she had finally crossed a line from which she couldn't recover. Sources claimed that discussions about possible consequences were already underway, signaling that major changes could be imminent.
Joy Behar may have your jobs because of wokeness, but do not smear a competent professional woman like Karoline Leavitt.
Critics had many speculating that her departure was not entirely voluntary. with executives weighing options such as issuing a suspension, requiring a formal apology, or even forcing Behar to step down. The lawsuit had transformed what might have been a temporary media storm into a full-blown crisis for ABC. Then came the unexpected announcement. Joy Behar was leaving The View. ABC's official statement was notably vague, merely stating that she had decided to step away. However, the timing of her departure, coming so soon after the lawsuit was filed, fueled speculation that the decision was not entirely hers. Many questioned whether ABC had pressured her to resign in an effort to distance itself from the growing controversy.
With your nonsense, and don't lie about this being her first job. We know what you're doing there.
Broader questions about accountability in television. Can talk show hosts continue making inflammatory remarks without repercussions? Behar's exit signals a shift in how networks handle controversies involving high-profile figures, potentially setting a precedent for how defamation lawsuits impact public figures in the future. As for Behar, she has remained largely silent since her departure, fueling even more speculation about her next move. Some believe she will eventually speak out, either defending her remarks or addressing her exit in a way that reclaims control of the narrative. Others think she may quietly step away from the spotlight to avoid further damage to her legacy. Whether or not she returns to television remains uncertain, but one thing is clear. Her sudden departure marks the end of an era for The View. As ABC navigates the fallout, the future of The View remains in question. Will the network revamp the show, replace Behar with another bold personality, or take a more cautious approach moving forward? One thing is certain, the show will never be quite the same. What do you think? Was Joy Behar's departure justified, or was she unfairly targeted? Will The View suffer from losing one of its most polarizing voices, or was this a necessary change? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more updates on this unfolding media firestorm. Stay tuned for the next big development.